Changemaker Hub. Striving to inspire changemakers everywhere.
Welcome to the podcast. Sonia, how are you doing?
Hey. Woo. Good.
It's you again.
It's me again.
We're doing it again.
Yay. Quite a while.
It has been.
A lot of things has been going on.
I know. And that's why we had to do it again. Because we did it, I think, when did we do it? The beginning of the year. We did it in February, I think. Or was it after? I don't remember. But I think it was the beginning of the year, which seems like ages ago now.
Our anniversary. We're celebrating.
February, yes. Yeah, it was February we did it. We kind of talked about the beginning, how this whole thing started. Mm-hmm. And I thought it would be nice to come back and do sort of an update on what's been happening. I know there's a lot of exciting things happening, and we're right in the middle of it as we speak. So, yeah, let me first ask you, how are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm good. I think when I was here the last time, I had a little baby. And now she's almost 1. So I'm excited. Yay! Baby Zola, baby change.
Baby change.
She's almost 1. And so I'm awesome. I'm experiencing being a new mom. And that's like the most amazing things. Mm-hmm. Comes with its challenges, lessons, but it's still new and exciting journey for me. So yeah, I've been doing good. Hanging out with you. Back too. I'm officially back here at the hub again. I think the last time I was visiting.
You were.
I was visiting.
You came to say hi. You popped in. We did the podcast. But now you officially came back. You came back in August. So what has been happening since August? Because you came back and hit the ground running. We were getting ready for cohort 3 when you came back. And as I say this, it's hard to believe it's been 3 cohorts now.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about that, how that's going, what's happening.
It's exciting. I feel like I was here fully for cohort 1, and then cohort 2, I was, mommy in, baby in, still hanging around, figuring what's going on. But then cohort 3 just feels like, okay, I'm back again. It's just as exciting. I didn't get to spend as much time with cohort 2. So I feel like I'm now like as excited and eager as I was for cohort 1. And I want to make up for cohort 2 with cohort 3. But they're an amazing group. They started off, we have 20 participants who started off, and they're just as eager and excited. And I feel so happy to be back in the hub, into the space, learning, meeting these new entrepreneurs, and excited to see what the next 5 months looks like. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Ooh, I mean, yeah, I asked that question. I saw you breathe, and so there's a lot happening. And so every time when I wake up and I feel like, oh, there's so much happening in the morning as I get ready for the day, I also try to become present and bring some appreciation to what we're doing, because even though it seems like a lot, and it is a lot, I also want to recognize that this was a dream. So when your dream comes true, you have to receive it with gratitude. And so I don't want the work and the pressures and the to-do list to take away from like this dream being real and being here, becoming reality. And also, like for us, the impact has always been what makes this whole thing worthwhile, right? It's not just the success for us, but it's the success that we can hope to inspire with others. So when we see cohort 3 starting, cohort 1 and 2 doing their thing, and it is a journey, right? It's not an overnight success for us and for the community that we're helping. But yeah, that's a long answer, but I'm good with all the craziness that's happening. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So how was coming back for you? I know you said you wanted to, like, you feel like you kind of missed cohort 2 and you're coming back with all that energy and bringing it back and, just connecting with them. But how has it been for you as a young mom, as a first-time mom, coming back, juggling work and home? And I know they're both your babies.
Yeah.
So how has that been?
They're both my babies. Well, the truth.
We want the truth.
Yeah. To be real, honestly, it was exciting. Like when I was off, I felt like, oh, I miss the hub, I miss the community, I miss the who I am in the space. And so I'm like, okay, I needed that. And then when I returned, I was like, I miss my baby. I miss seeing her. She's growing every day. And I miss that. So like, it's a struggle, I think, because it's new world, and I have many roles now, and so it's kind of hard to navigate both or to figure out both, because I feel like I'm sacrificing one for the next, but then I feel incomplete one without the next at the same time. So while I'm there and I'm home and I'm enjoying my baby as much as possible, I'm like, oh, I also miss the hub, the community. So it's like the struggle has been for me to find that balance, that sweet spot where I don't feel guilty for one or the other, because I don't want to choose, between both worlds. And so it's fun and it's exciting, but there's the highs and lows when you feel like, oh, I'm missing, she's walking now, she's doing this and I miss that. But then at the same time, when something happens for the cohort in the hub, I want to celebrate that just as much. So yeah, it's still a struggle, and I can just imagine that I'm not the only mom who have gone through this. Or so if anybody out there has some advice for me, sure. Send them my way. Yeah, for sure. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think it's transition, right? You're transitioning from being a stay-at-home mom to, even though you love the job, it's still away from your baby. So I think it's important to be real about those challenges, that you could love two things, and still feel like you're missing out as you're engaging with one. So I'm really happy to have you back. It hasn't been the same without you. We're just like surviving until Sonia comes back. And I also watched you like interact with the cohort, and I see like the excitement you get and how it's so fulfilling for you. So yeah, I could really see you feeling like you missed out, even though you were never like
never
gone.
Really left, yes.
You were at the retreat, you were popping in all the time. So what's next for us? I mean, we have cohort 2 finished. We started cohort 3 now, October 1st. We started peer support too, to keep supporting our past cohorts. What else is happening?
Oh my God, what else is happening? There's so much. I feel like I'm going to pass this question to you, because I feel like you want to celebrate what's happening. But before I say that, like the cohort 3 is happening right now. We're in the 3rd week, kicking off. People are excited to get the 5 months going. We have Demo Day coming up too. We have lots of exciting stuff.
What's
that's
Demo Day?
So Demo Day is when they come out into the byward market and they get to showcase their business that they've been working on for the 5 months into the byward market space. Have a community members come and see what they've been working towards, and it's just a great event to just celebrate their wins, celebrate their 5 months, and everybody just see how amazing these group of people are, and we get to do it in the Byron Market. So that's awesome.
During Black History Month.
During Black History Month. Yeah. And I feel like what's also exciting for us is that when we were sitting here, I remember there was something like, ooh, or we were like, something is coming, and we just put it out there.
Podcast?
Yes. And we just put it out there and like, maybe a cafe, maybe a marketplace.
Did we say that?
I think we did. No.
I don't know.
Yes.
I have to listen again.
Probably. Yeah, go listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong. Prove me right. But I think there's lots of stuff going on. There's lots of stuff. We've been busy. We've been excited about the cohort. But there's something else happening not too far down the street from us.
Yes. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited. It's a lot of work, but I'm super excited. So we're launching the Hub Market Cafe. Yay! The Hub period.
I love it.
So we're growing as an organization, and I feel like we really never stopped. Like since we started, we have never stopped. We have been adding stuff to it. So we started with the cohort, like the incubator cohort. And so we did cohort 1, cohort 2. We also did a youth program. And now we're launching the Hub Market Cafe. And the goal for the cafe is really to create a space that provides acceleration and growth for our entrepreneurs. So the challenge has always been, we help them launch their businesses, but then what happens next? So we get feedback from our cohorts where they tell us, there's isolation, there's disconnect. They're used to going through the program, having support, having connection, and then they graduate and they feel kind of going back to not progressing as much as they would have liked. So we wanted to continue the support, the connection, and the business acceleration. We also wanted a cool, fun place where people can hang out.
They still wanted to hang out with us. They just didn't want to leave. So we had to figure out a way to check all those boxes. Yeah. Right.
So yeah, that's coming. And it's exciting, but it's also scary, if I'm being honest, too, because I like new things, as you know. And it's crazy because I'm always coming up with new ideas. So there's excitement, fun, but there's also a level of things have to be done right. So in order for that to happen, you have to plan it accordingly. And it's also new territory for us because we have no experience in running a retail cafe space. So I'm trying to be mindful to give myself grace, to give ourselves grace, and be okay with the learning curve, the learning process, and not really take it personal when we mess up, because this is a new thing for us. Yeah.
It's like we're giving birth to multiple stuff. And so I'm reliving being a mother. So I came into the Changemaker Hub. It was a new one. It was like my little baby. Then I got a baby with this baby. And now there's another child again being born in the marketplace. So we just keep learning and growing and figuring out, okay, we raised this one well, we can figure out the next one. And then there's baby number 3 coming. We can learn. Sorry, I'm talking mommy language now, parenting.
Yeah.
But I think we keep giving birth to new and I think it's nerve-wracking, but it's also exciting. Like, it's new territory for sure, but it's also where we look back on what we've done in the past and where it is right now and trust that, we can do it. We'll figure stuff out. It will be amazing. It's for the the cohort, the community is in mind when we're doing this. So it's not just, oh, we just want to open a cafe or we want to go into retail space. It's the why behind it that's important. And so it's really, really exciting to see where this is at right now, what it could become, and to come back on this couch again and be like, ooh,
the other couch.
The other couch. Yes.
Yeah, the other green couch.
The other green couch.
At the cafe.
At the cafe.
Yeah.
At the cafe.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You summed it up. I think it's a new thing, but what really keeps everything together, it's the why. Why we're doing this. Because although they may seem like different projects, they're all connected on that why we do this, and it's really to continue the support that we're providing for our cohorts and our community. So yeah, on that note, we're excited. We're looking forward. We'll keep you posted. We're encouraging everyone to join us, follow us, see what's happening, and share your feedback with us as well. If you have new ideas, anything you want to share, join us.
Yeah. As exciting as this new journey or this new project is, people probably want to hear, some of the challenges that we've been going through, you've been going through. How are you? Tell me about some of those. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I think when we show the people the space, some of the things that we hear is, how did you get this? How did you get this space? Even here, when we first opened, people walk in, it's like, how do you get this space? And to be honest with you, like, when there are challenges, the way I process things is there's challenges, but there's also opportunities. So I'm not really focused on fixing challenges. I'm focused more on envisioning opportunities. So how that really comes about is when we're working with our participants and we're supporting them, I'm paying attention to where the gaps are, right? So this is a gap that we noticed, a marketplace for people to come together to sell their products. I didn't know how that was going to happen. And that's why we teach about mindset work and manifestation, right? So we identify the gap, but we don't really have to have solutions for it right away. And we're not going to work to come up with solutions right away. We're making notes of it, right? And so we're creating intention that we want to solve this problem. And the rest, in our experience, and for a lot of people, it might seem like la la land, but the way we do things, or the way it works for us, is creating a vision and letting things come together. So in this case, like I was saying, we identified the gap, and then it came together. And it's hard for people to believe, but it's as simple as that. It doesn't mean you don't work hard for it. It doesn't mean you don't create this vision and the strategy and the plan to support it. But you don't have to live in the space of challenge. You can identify, yes, I'm in a challenging situation, and there's where I want to be. And connect with that solution, connect with that vision, and everything else will align, right? So in terms of specifics, we wanted a space. That space actually came to us. Again,
Yes.
The space found us. So, we just had to say yes to it and put together the plan to support it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great. And you know what I feel? I feel like each cohort, we're experiencing something with them on the journey. The first cohort, they were the first cohort. This was our first time doing an incubator. And so we're experiencing the entrepreneurship space with them, the journey with them. And I feel like cohort 2, we're figuring stuff along the way. The entrepreneurs were kind of started their business already, trying to figure stuff along the way. And then we have this third cohort now. It's new again, and we're experiencing something new with them again. So we're like living shared experiences with the cohort as well. So it's also, hey, you know, we're going through this too with you. This is new for us. This is the same idea for your business. It seemed new, it seemed crazy, you know, but we're kind of learning too as we go. And so it's not the challenges, it's the opportunities, guys.
And it's about manifesting what you want. And that's why we teach Manifest Your Magic. It's a whole workshop. And so, you know, you can manifest challenges if you live in the challenges. If you're focusing on, there's a problem here, there's a problem here, there's a problem here, but you never get to the solution, and you never move on to the creativity that comes with creating a vision. Right? So that's what we do. Don't let the challenge define you. Just because you're experiencing a challenge or an issue right now, it doesn't define you. It doesn't mean that's your story, right? So creating a path forward and saying, okay, this is a challenge, but this is where I would like to be. Let me focus on that. What would that look like? What does that vision look like? And build it, add colors, feel it, and then let go and let it happen.
Manifest your magic.
Manifest your magic. Create your vision.
That's it.
Yes, that's it.
Right there.
That's how we overcome our challenges.
Big, bold, and boundless.
Thanks for tuning in this week. And if you enjoyed the show, please let us know about it. We love connecting with you all. Goodbye for now.